I got about an hour before I have to go to bed-ish. I'll try to get as much done as I can. I was playing some Metroid Prime 2 earlier with a friend. But let's try to get some done. Let's get some stuff done. All right. Yeah. So we finished everything here. I got a level. We're gonna drop off Swift. Yeah, we finished everything here, right? I'm pretty sure I did. Oh yeah, we need the essence still. The stupid blue essence. Well, let's get Raven going. Let's just talk to Raven. Let's get her going. Let's get her. Oh my God, I'm so high. What the fuck? I need to get some
Hello.
ego points.
How can I help you?
Oh, she's voice acted, so I don't have to read it. I'm sorry. I don't believe we've met.
No, you're correct. We've never met.
This elven woman looks at you evenly. Her skin is light, almost translucent, with hair dark crimson, almost black. She's beautiful but very severe. Okay, what's your name, madam?
My name is very old and very long. Perhaps it would be best if you simply called me Raven.
She thinks a moment, her green eyes sparkling. Interesting. Do you have a moment?
Of course.
I'd like to ask you a few questions.
Certainly. How can I help you?
I need to speak with the Silver Lady.
The Silver Lady? Oh, you mean my mother. That's quite a request, and one not so easily granted.
Believe me, Raven, she's gonna want to speak with me.
And believe me when I tell you that no one sees my mother until I see it as necessary. She may be our queen, but I oversee the daily matters here in Kintara.
How can I convince you of my urgency of my quest?
You'll have your chance. Forgive me if I seem a little abrupt, but I've many things on my mind today and there's much to be done. Once I've taken care of some of the more pressing matters, I'll talk with you about your needs.
Perhaps I could be of service?
It's possible. You are human, and one of our problems does concern humans. No offense, but your race is a mystery to me.
What seems to be the problem?
There is a group of humans camped about a day's journey from here. We know not what they want, but where humans go, trouble usually follows.
What would you like me to do?
The place they are camped at is called Falcon's Egg, and it is considered a holy place for the elves of Kintara. We would like you to find out why the humans are there and remove them.
Okay. Yeah, I was gonna do that anyways. I have a few questions about
Of course. What would you like to know?
What sort of place
Falcon's
is this?
Egg, as I told you, is elven holy ground. Many years ago there was an elven queen, and her name was Falcon. She was out hunting one day and with her bow shot a stag. When she had caught up with it, it was lying next to a pool of water, slowly bleeding from a wound in its side.
What happened?
The stag spoke to her, and within it were the spirits of the elves who had become the soul of the stag, and with her arrow she had pierced both it and them. And they were both sad and afraid, as the stag's life was their own, and when it died, so would they.
What did Falcon do?
She could do nothing. She sat with the stag's head in her arms, sang its stories, and washed its wound with her tears. And the ache in her heart grew as the old elven voices faded, grew so much that when they finally passed, she passed with them.
What's that story? A few more questions?
Of course. What would you like to know?
How should they be removed?
It doesn't matter to me how you remove them, but you must understand this. Under no circumstances are you to shed blood on that ground. The spirits there exact their price, and you do not want to pay it. Do you understand? Do not raise your hand against another.
All clear.
Of course.
Other questions? How do I get to Falcon's
It's not
Egg?
far from here. I'll mark your map. Of course. What would you like?
I'll take the job.
Splendid. Are you sure you understand what needs to be done? There are a few things that are very important that you know.
Okay, I'll be back when it's
Good.
done.
I thank you for your help.
Alright, let's go do that real quick. Let's go do that really quick. So we can't attack them, so we have to like persuade them to leave somehow. I think the only way I know how is just like just straight up talk to them and lie to them or something. Just persuade, right? Alright, let's save before we talk to these guys, in case they fuck it up. A pleasure, I'm sure. Hello, and who are you? I'm William Bench, outdoorsman and naturalist, and head of this bunch you see here. Who might you be? I'm Amber. It's a pleasure to meet you. May I speak with you? Certainly. What are you doing here? I'm surveyor and this is my team. We're employed by Torringsdale Logging Company. We're contracted to map out the surrounding land, which were recently purchased by Torringsdale, and report the usability of its resources. Fairly standard job, really. We may have a problem here, Mr. Bench. Really, what might that be? Unfortunately, you're not supposed to be here. I see no problem here, stranger. In fact, I think I'm going to have to ask you to leave. This here is private property, and you're trespassing. He motions to a few cronies who eye suspiciously. I think I'll be able to persuade you otherwise. Really, listen, friend, I'm here to do a job. William Bench is a man of his word, and Torringsdale expects a report on his desk in a week. I don't think there's much you're going to be able to say that will dissuade me from doing what I'm here to do. I think you might think differently if you knew who I represent. Who you represent? Let me guess. You're one of the blokes from Wexel Lumber, right? Wait, I see it all now. You're here to tell me you have legal rights to this land. You're half correct, but I'm not here from Wetzel Lumber. Who then? Gilbert Bates. Bates? The man is taken aback. Bates? What interest would Gilbert Bates have in logging? The man supplies the engines to our clear cutters. He's thinking of getting into the logging business. Mr. Bates in the logging business? But he owns so much already. Why would someone with such an obvious monopoly in his field of expertise want to take over logging as well? He sees an opportunity. Are you going to question him? No, of course. I'm saying I'd question Mr. Bates' judgment. What exactly are you doing here? I mean, this land is owned by Torringsdale. I've never met a surveyor with such bad sense of direction. Well, Mr. Bates is contesting that in court as we speak. In court, I have legal documents here stating that validity of Torringsdale claim. How could Mr. Bates contest this? Do you really think that legality is a concern for Mr. Bates? No, I see your point. Well, what exactly you're proposing? I've still got a job, but I'm not one to make the wrong sort of enemies. Maybe Mr. Bates is looking for some business here? Perhaps I could put in a good word for you. He winks. That friend would be very much appreciated. I'm thinking that our little party here might have fallen into difficulties. You know, hazards of trade. Perhaps a violent storm, and since we lost all provisions, you have to go back early. Very nice, William. Thank you, Ambrix. I was always a good storyteller, and you'll make sure to pass on my name to Mr. Bates. He'll be in need of surveyors as well. I'll say that you can always rely on Mr. Bench. Nice, we did it first try. Let's go, baby. And then we can also loot this chest. Get out of here. 150 coins, I'll take that. Alright, back to Kintara. I'm kind of tempted to give Virgil one more brain builder. He's still like just so good. This is too good, man. He just bonks around, bonking things. Even with 9 to 4, he just hits so fucking hard and so much. I want to get our 2 bow people already. Alright, let's save here. 361.
Hello again.
You have a moment?
Certainly.
I removed the humans.
Thank you very much. Your help in the matter is much appreciated. Now, what was it you needed to speak to my mother about?
It's a long story, Raven. Tell it to her.
A dark tale full of pain. And it would seem that the blame lies with us, the elves.
There are elves involved. Do you know the name of Garad?
I do not, and none of the elves who live here bear it. But it bothers me very much, pulls darkly at my heart and mind. There is another possibility, one I'd rather not think of.
What, Raven? Do you know where I might find Garad?
No. You need to speak with my mother of these things. She will know what to do.
Alright, where might I find her?
She's just beyond the large door behind me. But be warned, my mother is a magical being of great power, Her spirit swims in the flow, and sometimes she is more of that world than this one. What she sees is not always what we see, so her answers might seem strange to you. Ask what you wish to know, and listen. When you're through speaking with her, come and find me.
I will, Raven. Thank you for your help.
Hello again. Certain.
Okay. Time for the Silver Lady. 362. Wrong number. Can I pickpocket you? Do you have anything to pickpocket? She doesn't have anything.
Hello. I welcome you, traveler.
Greetings to you, Silver Lady. I thank you for this audience.
I know you've come far, and I've expected you for a long time now.
I spoke to Polonius Schuler. He said something similar to me.
Polonius Skylar?
Skylar.
Ah, yes. I see him now, speaking with the dead. Or is he among them? It matters not, I suppose. They're all watching you.
What are you talking about?
I've seen you approaching from both east and west, traveler. And you bring them with you, all of them. They've no choice but to follow.
I don't understand.
I know. We speak different languages, you and I. The things I see, wrapped in the past and the present, and shrouded in the veils of magic. I cannot translate my visions into your own. You must listen, traveler. Listen and learn to see.
I'll try, Silver Lady.
What is it you seek, traveler?
Do you know if I'm the living one?
The living one? Oh, traveler, why would you think I would know of such a thing?
It's a prophecy. I assume you can see what is to come.
It's an interesting thing about prophecies, traveler. They're no clearer to one such as myself, living both in and out of the stream, than they are to you, walking the shore. The flow swirls around them until they are ready. And in the end, really, is it going to matter who someone pointed a finger at?
That would be comforting if some people weren't trying to kill me.
These people can only see what follows in your wake, traveler. Pass your hand through the flame and it flickers. If you've tired of the mantle, then shed it. Disappear. Otherwise, don't be surprised at what people do.
You have a point there. And the Black Mountain Clan?
Yes, I can see them. But the ravens are circling, and the storm rages but subsides. And yet there is lightning, and then shadow, and then the storm howls again, tearing. I can't even look at it.
That makes no sense.
Wait. Oh, look. They've taken in a small child with machine dreams, and hands of hinged metal, and a heart in which coal burns brightly.
That's Gilbert Bates, but that was in the past.
I don't know of what you speak, traveler. Please, listen. Try to hear with my ears.
I don't know if I can.
I see a flame atop a hill, burning so brightly. And below, a field of wheat around a pool of water. And the flame spitting fire and consuming the wheat and the lake and losing itself as well.
Is there anything else? Declan, do you see anything else?
It's dark here. So dark. And the flame is here too. But this flame burns black onyx and cold, and shadow is its child. Are they here as well? I can't see that far.
What else?
A plane of mirrored glass, a sky of white, a lone figure. Wait, which is the reflection? I'm unsure.
You're speaking in riddles, Silver Lady.
That is all I see, traveler. The riddle is created by you. Do you have anything else you'd like to ask?
Oh, welcome, Bosher. Welcome. I haven't been on for too long. I have maybe about 50 minutes or so, an hour-ish. It is kind of late for me. I do have work tomorrow, but I haven't really done much. And the last couple of things, the last couple episodes, all I've done is just walk around Kintara and did all the side quests in Kintara, like the magical dwarf and his framing on like the murder. I found out that the guy that was killed killed himself because he poisoned himself because he was in love with one of the other elven chicks. So when I chose his side, I got a fate point. I also finished the lizard village to rescue the elf, the hunter elf, and then I picked up the quest to get a will-o-wisp essence. I have a will-o-wisp essence, but I it's apparently the wrong one. I need like a blue one. And I think that's all I've done in Kintara. I found the master healer, but I don't have obviously expert healing. I've gotten a few masters as well. I got like master persuasion. No, I got master haggle, and I picked up the quest for master throwing. That's basically where you're at. What's your karma at? Oh my God, dude. I'm having such a hard time keeping keeping bad karma because I've been finishing all the quests. Like I'll pick evil choices when I can, but because I've done so many quests, I'm like at 30 right now. So I think I'm gonna spend a few fate points on just like farming a like one of those guys, the beggars for some negative alignment. Apparently I can't do the Stillwater quest to kill everyone for the negative 35 until I pick up the quest from Emgarad once we get to the Dark Elf place. So I'll do that when I get there. But either way, I'm probably gonna do some evil stuff, some more evil stuff here pretty soon, so I can get it back down. I'm having a hard time. I'm bad at being bad. Anyway, so we got to the Silver Lady. I'm sure you know what the Silver Lady's about, so we're gonna go through this. Mengarad, what can you tell me of that name?
Mingorad, an old name, traveler. Oh, a man is screaming and carves a key with his fingers, and the birds have plucked his eyes out. And the wolf watches, motionless, his paw in the air.
The beggars give so little though. Yeah, so the one thing though, because I picked up some really nice beauty amulet and a ring, I think. My beauty is almost at 18. No, it is at 18. So everyone's reaction is really high. So because they're really high, I can actually farm the beggars for decent amount of evil points. And then I was thinking that if I could somehow get two more beauty points, it actually gives me plus 35 reaction on top of because like hitting 20, that gives you that special stats for special bonus for hitting 20 of a stat. So it gives me plus 35 reaction, which is more evil points for me. And then I can combine that with a dress and some in perfume for even more. I've thought about maybe grabbing charm possibly, because that also gives a really high reaction, but I just don't want to spend a point on it. I may look at the magic shops and see if there's a scroll of charm. That would be really nice. So I'll check when we get to that point. But yeah. So we'll see. And then I guess getting the two beauty, I'm not sure. Maybe if there is a scroll of like purity of water, because the purity of water, I tested it and it gives me plus four beauty, even if it's not magical aptitude scaled, it just straight up gives me four beauty. So it's kind of crazy good. So yeah, we'll see how what we can do. Anyways, okay, so Mengarad screaming carves a key with his finger. The birds have plucked his eyes out, and the wolf watches motionless. Okay, is it Mengarad? Is he dead? What does the wolf mean?
A tear in the curtain, and only darkness beyond. A ragged wound, mended with a ring of blasted stone.
You can drop some items near beggar, let them pick up, gamble with the beggar, lose many times. Losing rate raises relationship with them. Oh, really? You can drop some items near the beggar. How do you gamble with a beggar though if you're not able to? I thought you could only gamble if you could see their inventory, like their trade. If they don't if there's no option to trade with them, I thought you couldn't gamble with them. I mean, I don't know, I could be wrong. I'm not I don't I just know how the basic gamble, I guess. When you drag over like one of their items onto the dice little icon. So mended with a ring of blasted stone. What else? What else do you see of
A
Mingarad?
hand that sees, but is blinded. A man draped in truth, wearing a mask.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. But we do have 7 points. We would have 8 points if but I have used one since then. I guess no, I've used a couple. Oh, another thing that was kind of shitty that happened that I realized earlier is you know how you get 5 heartstones at the Badokan village or whatever? So I forgot that for the main the ultimate like very last offering, you know how you combine all the 3 greater ones, and then I also stacked the 3 greater and then all the last of the minors. I that made me use all of my 5 heartstones, so I didn't have any heartstones left to create the key for the iron chest in Tarant. So I had to use a fate point to unlock the chest, which is fine because I would rather have the offerings than the fate point, you know. So it's whatever, it's fine. You can kill dead dwarves at Skylar's basement for a total of -3 karma. I think I did that though. I think we because like I remember when we were with Magnus and Magnus got mad at us because we took their side. We killed Magnus, and then I went around and I killed the dwarves because I was like, you know, because I was releasing them from their death, right? It's like the merciful thing to do, and I was hoping it would also give me some evil points. So yeah, I think we did do that, but we can always check. It's not. It doesn't take very long to double check. So okay, so a man draped in truth, wearing a mask. You lost me, please.
And they hide. The lost children, they hide. A grey mist, even to me. But there, he runs, dropping veined and painted leaves. And the flock comes, talons outstretched and wings of fire, and he is consumed. But the leaves...
The other thing I've been trying to really get is the last blacksmith schematic for like the electro armor. I have still not seen it. It's kind of making me mad. Every time I go to Toronto, or like any blacksmith, I always check, and he just refuses to spawn it. I don't know. Maybe they like removed it in the Multiverse edition. I hope not though. I don't know. I doubt they would. I don't know. Anyways, so Wings of Fire. What?
Run quickly, traveler. Find what was left behind. In the place of smoke and water, he is there. He is there.
Oh, Mengarad?
I see no more. The stream is again calm. Was there anything else?
No, but I understand almost none of what you said.
I know that, traveler. But I also know that clarity is often the child of time. Your answers lie both in front and behind. Make sure not to overlook one for the other.
Characteristically cryptic, dear lady. I like her laugh. I like her voice in general. It's pretty cool.
I go now, traveler. We will meet again, though I'm not sure on which side. No matter. Farewell.
Farewell. 363. You say anything? What happens if I try to kill her right now? You can't kill her. Okay. I just wanted to see what would happen. Alright, let's go. So I know that like I was gonna talk to Raven because Raven like explains everything of what she's talking about, right? So I was just gonna go through that.
Hello again. It's so very good to see you.
Okay, do you have a moment to speak,
Certainly.
ma'am?
How can I help you?
I've spoken with your mother about what has happened.
And what did you ask her about?
I asked her about Black Mountain Clan.
Black Mountain Clan. What did she see?
She saw ravens and lightning in a violent storm.
Ravens and a storm? And why did the storm subside and then rage once again? Nothing in my mother's visions is ever what it seems. We'll have to think on this.
There were other visions of Black Mountain
Black
Clan.
Mountain Clan. What did she see?
Black Mountain Clan with a small machine-like child.
As you told her, this must have been the man you know as Gilbert Bates. She saw him because he plays such a large role in their fate. Black Mountain Clan. What did she see?
A flame that consumed a wheat field in a pool of water.
I'm not sure what that represents, but I know that fire in her visions often represents magic. And the water you say quenched it? Or did the flame burn itself out?
There are other
Black Mountain Clan.
A dark place with a dark
What
fire
did she
and a
see?
mirrored flame.
There are two separate visions. The flame again represents magic, but twisted somehow, burning darkly. And did you say that the Black Mountain Clan was near this flame? The mirrored plane, a white sky, a lone figure. The worlds on either side of that mirror are the same. Who could say which one is real? Odd.
She looks at you strangely.
Black Mountain Clan. What?
Wait, hold
Hello
on.
again. Certainly. And what did you ask her about?
About Mingarad.
Mingarad. What did she see?
An eyeless man in pain, carving a key, a wolf with raised paw.
What the screaming man and his key represent, I have no idea. But I do know that the official symbol for the city of Caledon is a wolf, with one paw raised in the air.
Perhaps we need to begin our search there, Raven.
I'm not so sure. Remember, my mother's visions are shackled by neither our eyes nor our time. The events she describes might be in either the future or the past. Let's look at all she said before we go any further.
There are other visions of Mingarad.
Mingarad. What did she see?
A torn curtain, a ringed broken finger pointing east.
There's something about that entire vision which pulls at my memory, especially the ring. I'll think about it further.
There were other visions.
Mingarad.
A hand that
What did she
sees
see?
but is blind. A truthful man in a mask.
I have no idea.
Wait, that sounds like the symbol on an amulet I've seen.
Interesting. That's the ancient symbol of the Malokian hand. Do you know of it?
Yes, I know they were an ancient order of assassins.
The Malokian hand were assassins for what used to be known as the Darien Ka, the ancient order of the dead.
The Order of the Dead? Who were they?
The Darien Ka were a shadowy group who formed during the Age of Legends. Their membership and their agenda were always very secret. I know little about them beyond the most cursory knowledge, but there have always been rumors about who they were and what they were doing.
It would be cool if they ever do like an Arcanum sequel, if they went back to like either Age of Legends, do either like time travel or maybe like a prequel, or just like, you know, get to experience some of that stuff and then get to see like Vendagroth when it was actually like thriving and shit. That would be so cool. And their connection to Malokian Hand?
As I said, the Malokian hand were their assassins. From what I remember of what was written about them, the hand was ejected from the Order of the Dead on grounds of doctrinal differences. There was a small struggle, and then the hand disappeared. There are always rumors of its reemergence, but from what I know, that's all they are. Rumors.
These amulets and the attempt on my life might say different.
I agree. But I don't know why they would be involved in this business. Very interesting.
What do you think the vision itself means?
I don't really know, although it would seem that perhaps they are being misled. Blindness in my mother's visions is sometimes associated with deception. As far as the man in the mask was draped in truth, I have no idea.
I wonder if that's the guy that she was in love with or whatever.
Mingarad. What did she see?
Lost hiding children. A man runs from them and drops leaves.
This one is the most interesting of all, and it seems that my fears may have well been correct.
Why? What do you think it means?
Do you remember when I told you that the name of Mingarad bothered me in some way? Well, I believe that may have been so because Mingarad is a dark name.
What does that mean, a dark name?
A dark elf name. Do you know of the dark elves?
Very little. Could you elaborate?
It's a long story. But sometime during the Age of Legends, many years even before my mother was born, there were a group of elves who separated themselves. There were philosophical differences, and they were no longer welcome in our forests. Those elves became what we know as the Dark Elves.
The Dark Elves. Dun dun dun. What were their differences?
They believe that this world and all of its races are subject to elven rule. They believe that elves are superior because of our close connection to nature, our power in the ways of magic, and the longevity of our physical form. They see the other races as bumbling children who need our guidance, regardless of its severity.
What about the Elves of Kantara? What do they believe?
The elves of Kantara, in fact all other elves, believe that everything and everyone has a rightful place in the experience which forms this reality. Elves feel that very little, if anything, ever happens that isn't part of the natural progression of that state. They feel no superiority because of their advantages. That is just the role they have been picked to play.
Extreme MAGA Elves, Lamau. Yeah, some of these ideals and shit are pretty, like, interesting for being like an older type of game, right? It's interesting how much, like, how they hit nowadays, like, you know, with their changing landscape of shit. Do they see the Dark Elves as a violation of that order?
Unfortunately not. The Dark
No,
Elves are seen in the same light as everyone else. They have the role and they are playing it.
I see. You say unfortunately. What do you believe, Raven?
I believe. Well, let us say that I don't always see eye to eye with those in Kintara concerning the rightful place of the Dark Elves. My role here is as protector. I will do so regardless of the cost.
What do the elves here believe?
The elves of Kintara, in fact
Oh, I've
all
already
other
asked her
elves,
that.
believe that unfortunately not. My mother's vision of the lost children was referring, I believe, to the Dark Elves.
Oh,
They were hidden from her because they are hidden from all of us. Through magic and isolation, we've not seen where they live for almost 500 years.
500. Who was the man running from them?
There was a man many years ago who had come to the Glimmering Forest to study the elves, and I remember that he was very interested in the Dark Elves especially. There were rumors about his capture by them and an escape.
Who was he?
As I said, he was a researcher. A strange little man, a bit overdressed, but kind-hearted and very intelligent. I was young then, a mere 160 years old. He was the first human I'd ever seen.
Do you remember his name?
His name? It was a long time ago, but I remember because he said it so often. I think humans just like hearing the sound of their own names. Terwilliger. Dr. Renford A. Terwilliger. I can hear him saying it even now.
What were the leaves he was dropping?
I don't know. It almost seemed in the vision that the flock who consumed him were more interested in the leaves. And my mother even said to find what was left behind, these leaves might very well be what we're looking for.
What is the place of smoke and water?
She could mean almost anywhere. But if I were to make a guess, I'd say she was talking about the human city of Tarrant. It lies in the Gulf of Morbihan, and its, what do you call them? Factories are always belching smoke into the skies. That and I know that Terwilliger was from there.
Well, what now?
You have a place to begin your search, my friend. It would seem that if you need to find this Mingarad, you're going to need to find the village of the Dark Elves. The only person who might know where they are is Renford A. Terwilliger. He may or may not be in Tarrant, but it's a good place to start looking.
Then I'll find the Dark Elves to Taranto.
You impress me, my friend. Few are those like you who would take this burden upon themselves. You've earned my respect.
We're gonna have to pick the evil choice that I don't really ever pick. Or whatever. Would you mind letting go of my hand so I can go? It feels so wrong to say that, but I need to pick some evil choices.
Yes, of course. Forgive me. I'll detain you no longer. Return to me when you've found the Dark Elves and tell me what you've uncovered.
I'll return when I get more information about this. Ah, okay. Well, that's fine. Alright, let's go to Toronto. We'll do it the regular way as far as like how we're supposed to find them. So I believe we need to go to the book of the record keeping book place in Toronto and then see the place where he lives, right? I believe. And then we'll stop by and drop off Swift, obviously at Toronto, since she asked us to drop her off there. Oh, when I'm around here, I'm gonna have to somehow try to find the blue will-o-wisp. I don't know how I'm gonna find it. I don't know how I'm gonna find it, but I might just have to like run around. I'm surprised I actually didn't find it before. I'm guessing like the encounter gets activated by me picking up the quest, and then I can actually start finding the blue will-o-wisps. I don't know. Every time I've played this game, I always have a really hard time finding the correct will-o-wisp essence. I think I've maybe found it once ever. I don't know. I always have trouble finding it. Alright, so she should stop. There we go. Thank you for bringing me here. Suppose I'll be on my way. Here's the coin I promised you. Thank you. I'll be seeing you. You're off. Did that give us? Okay, that did not give us. Yeah, apparently this essence is the wrong one, so it's. I'll have to throw the other one away too. I'm gonna pick up some bullets while I'm here. Oh, I can ask her about. Who is Brentford A. Terwilliger? Have you tried Cemetery? You might also try Hall of Records, then you can yeah, we'll go to the Hall of Records. Oh, I also picked up the staff for fixing for doing the quest from the wizard guy. I don't know how good it is, but you know, it's fine. You take that junk. I'll take those. Give me your arrows. Oh, I'll also stop by and see if there's any scrolls of charm or like scrolls of purity of water, I suppose. I'm gonna grab those. I'm actually gonna grab these and give them to Virgil. And I suppose that. Yeah, I'll take these as well and give them to Virgil. Here, Virgil. Take my potions. It automatically uses them all, amazing. Oh, then I gotta identify this, and then I'll grab this from him and then deposit it. Oh yeah, I got this extra gem. I don't know if this gem is used for anything. I think this is just to sell, right? I'm pretty sure. I should probably look it up real quick just in case I fuck something up. 1 second. Arcanum. What is it called? Whispers Gem? Whispers Gem. Oh shit, my phone's gonna die. No, 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 no. Fuck. Sorry, I had to reset my headphones. Yeah, so it says the gem is used for a one-time invisibility. It doesn't let me use it from the hand. I'm guessing I have to use it from down here. Maybe they changed it. Because it's not letting me use it. Maybe they changed it for the Multiverse edition. Yeah, it doesn't let me use it. It's probably a Multiverse thing. One second, let me check something. Oh, okay, there's an easier way to get the blue wisp essence. It sets off of... Wait, what? Yeah, I don't know. I'll save it for now if I can figure out how to use it later. But let's move on for now. I'll stop at the blacksmith as well, see if he has the schematics, which I doubt he does. Grab that and this. I'm gonna grab that and this and this. Grab one more of those and these. I'll give that to Virgil. Here, Virgil, use this bandages like you always do right off the bat. I did have to use 10k for the haggling master. He would only train me master haggle if I gave him 10k, which is fine. I have a lot of money anyway, so I'm not worried about it. Okay, he doesn't have these schematics. I didn't think he would. Let's go deposit stuff first, I suppose. We got a lot of stuff on us. let's make the bullets right now. There we go. I'll identify the bow as well. I guess I'll keep that. This I can throw away in just a moment. This I'm gonna keep for now till we get our other guy. Looks like that's it for now. I'll go identify the bow real quick because I want to see. This is the bow that I got from the village main chieftain. I can throw those away. Yeah, so I'm guessing it's a bow of terror. But I'm not 100% sure. I'm like 90% sure it's a bow of terror, which is fine because I already have one. But I think in case it wasn't, I wanted to get it. It is a bow of terror. Okay, that's what I thought. Can I just sell this to you? I already have one in my bag, so or my backup. That's fine. I'm gonna grab one more intelligence potion, maybe one more speed potion. 50 coins? Sure, I'll take that as well. Why not? Alright. Let me actually double check to make sure I have a bow of terror. I'm pretty sure I have another bow of terror, but I'll double check. When we get our magical bow person, we're gonna give them a bow, either the hunting bow or the bow of terror. And then when we get our tech bow person, we're gonna give them the pyrotechnic bow. That's also why I've been collecting a bunch of arrows. I think it's over here. Yeah, we do have a bow of terror. Okay, that's fine. Do you guys have anything we need to deposit right now? Like that? Oh, you got a bunch of stuff you need to deposit. I'm keeping this for now in case I need it for like prowl or pickpocket or whatever. It's pretty good. I could probably sell that. Give me the arrows. I kind of want him to start using his old pistol again, because that means I could give him the shield. Let's deposit this stuff. Where did I put the shield? Right here. There you go. He's got 332 bullets. I suppose I could make a few bullets really quick. Okay, I'm 891. I could give him where's my bullets at? Right here. Let's give him like 250. So he's got 582 and I have 641. Great, that works. This uses his one bullet. Great. Okay, so now let's go over to the record keeping place. We'll search for Terwilliger. To university, please. We still haven't done the old sewer. I still want to do the old sewer. I just don't remember if it's related to like a quest or not. I don't think it is, but I still want to. Oh wait, this is the wrong place. Oh yeah, and then we also opened this chest. We found the 3 drums, and it told us to find the Book of Durin's Truth, right? And that's basically where we're at now. We gotta find the Book of Durin's Truth. Wait, why haven't we looked in here? Oh, it's because he doesn't want me to lockpick that. That's fine. Alright, are you able to help me look at an individual? Wendell Wellington? Who's that? Oh wait, that's the guy from the club. Okay, Clark begins looking through the records. My apologies, madam. There does not seem to be an individual by that name in Toronto. Would it be possible to check the records further back? Yes, madam. How far do you wish to go? I don't remember how long ago it was. Was it 50 to 100? 50 to 100. Oh, good. Okay, it is 50 to 100. Because he was a human, right? So if he died, I'm assuming it has to be within human years. Oh, good, Madam. Renford A. Terwilliger, human born unknown, died 1804 here in Tehran. Well, this would explain why we're unable to locate him living in Tehran. Do you wish me to retrieve his obituary? Yes, please. Wait. Ah, yes, here we are. Ahem. 5/11/1804, Renford A. Terwilliger, author of Sang-Eng, Horror Among the Dark Elves, was found dead in his home today. His death appears to have occurred among mysterious circumstances. Authorities are calling for further investigation. Oh my, what a dreadful incident. Okay, so what does that actually tell me? Okay, nothing added there. Oh, okay, yeah, so it told me I need to find a copy of Horror Among the Dark Elves. So let's go talk to the librarian and see if she knows anything about it. Can I lockpick this yet? I should probably save in case I jam this.
That's the way to show those bastards. I mean, good hit, madam.
So yeah, let's check the librarian and see if she... 178 gold, I'll take that. 210 gold, I'll take that. Anything else? Not really. Let's go. I wonder what's in all of these desks in here. Alright, let's see if the librarian has a copy of the book. I do want to read like all the books in here in the library at some point because I like there's some interesting stories, but I don't want to do it right now. But we will at some point. Let's see, how do you do? Sang-Eng, Horror Among the Dark Elves. Do you have it? Sang-Eng sounds spooky. Does the library have it? Do you know who the author would be? Renford A. Terwilliger. Wait here a moment. I'll go and look. Wait. I'm sorry, madam, but I was not able to find Sing Horror Among the Dark Elves. However, I did find another book that may be interest of you. What book would that be? The book is titled Curse of Sang-An. It appears to be a book about the one you're searching for. Sounds interesting. May I check it out? Oh yeah, of course. Thank you. I have already like paid her for membership, so we're good on membership. So we're gonna Curse of Sang-An. In the following pages, Kendrick Wales will attempt to explain in the plainest words possible the mystery surrounding Renford A. Terwilliger and his controversial work known as Horror Among the Dark Elves. Many of the stories I will present to you are both strange and frightening, but I give you my word as an author and a scholar that they are the truth. Decide yourself after the facts are presented whether or not you dare to believe them. Renford A. Terwilliger was born 1750. His fabled trip to the Glimmering Forest was made in 1768, his 18th year. He was indeed, as per his book, accompanied by an elven tracker named Jarel Benal. Record housed within the Tarantian Zoological Society validate this fact. Mr. Benal was never heard from nor seen again after the expedition. As for Mr. Terwilliger's account of his adventures in the elven city of Kintara, or his supposed discovery of the mythical Sang-Ang, no one can be sure. Most scholars and collectors of literature assume that Mr. Terwilliger's book is a work of fiction, and as such fantastical literature was all the rage at the time, I might be inclined to agree. Yet one must only look upon the events following the publication of Horror Among the Dark Elves to see that he very well may have found something deep within the glimmering forest that was never ever meant to be found. There were very few copies of the book ever published. Records concerning the initial print run are scarce, but it is believed that no more than 100 were ever released to the public. 4 days after the book was shipped to Tarantian bookstores, the factory that printed it was burned to the ground. The owner, a Mr. Jeremiah Gomes, was found in his home, brutally murdered by an unknown assailant. The 4 bookstores that had purchased the volume for sale in Tarrant suffered the same fate. Only 15 copies of the book were sold before the final store was destroyed. Those 15 copies became an immediate collector's item. Enormous sums of money were paid for the remaining volumes. After a few months, the book had fallen into various respected collections across Arcanum. Each and every one of the owners of the book began to complain of strange happenings when the book was in their possession. All of them told of frightening noises and visions, shadowy figures following them wherever they went, unexplained illnesses, and untimely deaths. Many attributed this to paranoia, a trite brand of sensationalism, to create an even greater demand for the book. Unfortunately, their fears were all too justified. All of them were dead within 5 years of the initial publication, their volumes either stolen, burned, or disfigured beyond recognition. Indeed, they had suffered what came to be known as the curse of Sang'ang. Mr. Terwilliger, strangely enough, lived a relatively long life, cursed in his own way, to witness the evil fruits of his labors. He saw himself as the cause of the horrors and wrote extensively of it within his memoirs. The following is an excerpt from them only days before he died in his sleep. I will never forgive myself for what I have unleashed upon the world. Had I the courage, I would travel again to Glimmering and unleash holy vengeance upon those evil creatures that have plagued our fair lands and its people. Alas, I no longer have the strength nor the power, and there is only my own end that I pray for every day. Until just a few short months ago, it was thought that there were no remaining copies of Horror Among the Dark Elves. After an exhaustive investigation, I have found that this is not at all the case. The last known copy of the book, owned by the famed book collector for Mr. Philip Misk, was thought to be perished with its owner in a fire almost 50 years ago. Now, with new evidence presented by a reliable source, I have discovered that Mr. Misk's son, Victor Misk of Caledon, still has the copy in his possession and is hiding it for fear that the curse will again visit his family. I pray that the evil let loose in the Glimmering has finally been put to rest, and I pray that Mr. Misk and his family avoid the fate that has befallen every other soul who has challenged the curse of Sang'ang. Interesting. So Mr. Philip is his son that has one, Victor Misk, in Caledon. Okay. Do you need this book back? Yeah, fine. Let's double check the wrong place. The record keeping place just in case there's a record of Mr. Minsk or Victor Minsk, I guess. More. Okay, she doesn't say anything about Mr. Minsk. So, assuming that accepted, find Victor Minsk. Okay, got it. Did anything get added on the removing notes? The Curse of Sang is a book about the strange set of circumstances surrounding Renford A. Terwilliger in his book Horror Among the Dark Elves. It also reveals the only survivor owner of the book, a man named Victor Minsk, who lives in Caledon. Okay, that's fine. So let's head off to Caledon. I also want to check and see if... Wait, I want this liquid soap for explosives. I want to check and see if... Well, I'll deposit the book to make a little bit of room, and then I want to see if this guy's hostile towards me right now. He is. He's at negative 25 because I used my dress and a bunch of and some perfume, so I could like get him down to 5. But now that I took everything off, he's like at negative 25. So I don't want to walk by him because he'll attack me. So I have to be careful. He'll probably go back up at some point when I put the stuff on, and then maybe some fate points. I'll just wait for now. Wait. Oh my god, I failed this already? Holy shit. Oh god, I am failing everything quick. Let me sell the scroll as well really quick. I think before... Oh, wait. Before we do Caledon, let's do these towns that we haven't done yet, like Ashbury. The only thing I've done in Ashbury is the cemetery and like part of the quest for the machine plate. Let's go give this back to him. Now that we can make our own, we could go turn that in now for the experience. So yeah, let's go ahead and do Ashbury now, and then from there, I guess we could do Caledon since we're heading there next. Oh yeah, I was gonna check and see if the magic shop had any scrolls of either charm and or purity of water or beauty. I'll start over here first. I may need to leave my companions in just a moment, but we'll see. Nice, nice, perfect, that works. I think this is a hero sword, right? Helmet of vision. I'm gonna take all that gold. I don't think I need anything. Okay, so let's check the other two here. I know I have a key for that. Let me save again. 371. I think this person will wake up. Yeah, the person wakes up if I don't prowl. So I'm gonna have to prowl here. Our our followers will most likely wake them up. I'm gonna take money. Okay, let's see. Regenerate, Tempest, Fugit, Body of Water, Charm Beast, Hasten, Resurrect, Divine Magic, Flash, Stun, Squall of Ice, Resurrect, Exiting, Purification. Makes the target invisible to undead unless provoked. Oh, this is Sanctuary. Okay. I'll take that potion of intellect. Don't really care for the rest of this. Let's check the other chest and see if they have it, maybe. Why did I hate when I go back and forth? Just like, we need to move this to make them look the other way, like over there. And then I'll save here. 370, 373. Prowl. Come on. God damn it. Shouldn't be taking that long. Oh, and then we're gonna be able to get a bunch of masters in Caledon too. Divine Magic, Resurrect. I'm gonna take that gold. Call Fire Elemental, Exiting. Guardian Ogre would be kind of good. Subjugation Undead, Exiting, Disintegrate. God damn it. I'll take I'm not gonna take anything. I don't really need anything. I guess the potions I could take for Mr. Virgil over here that he's gonna use automatically. Oh god. I need a prowl here if this person's gonna wake up. Down, down, down. I gotta keep prowling while they walk through here. There we go. The guard just stares at me while I'm just walking out of the magic shop in the middle of the night. It's not suspicious at all. Alright, let's just take a train over to Ashbury. I don't actually care, it should be fine. Not that much gold. Technology protest claims. Oh, you know what? We never talked to Gilbert Bates about what happened, what we found so far. We could do that just really quick. Just to see what he says. Let's see what he says about what we found out so far. Yeah, I usually don't ever touch Bates until, like, ever. like after despair.
You have returned. Tell me, what news?
I've talked with Loghair of Will Clan.
What did he tell you?
He said the elves did the actual banishing.
They allowed elves to banish dwarves? What in the name of all that is holy is happening to this world?
He was pretty upset about it as well.
Well, what do the elves have to say about all of this?
I will go now. Oh,
You
nothing.
have returned.
Okay, I guess we can't. There's not much else to say right now because we haven't really found out anything from the elf side. Because it's obviously not the regular elves because they don't know anything. You can still Bates' journal and give it to Appleby, by the way. I can still, even if I haven't chosen his side. That would be cool. I'll try it really quick. It's probably in his room somewhere, right? Can I? Oh, I can just enter there. Okay. It's gotta be in his room. I'm not sure how I'm gonna get through here though, because these guys are like standing right next to it. Oh wait, I can just come through here. I'm dumb. Let me prowl. 275. Yeah, he's not. Let's wait till he walks by. He's aware, he's aware, he's aware still, aware dangers. There we go. Boom. Ah, how did he see me? I did that yesterday, but I don't know if you should have talked to Appleby first before base, maybe. Yeah, because that's what all his quests are. Like, that's how he start his quest chain. I don't think I'm able to do anything unless I, like, start with it. But I'll try it still. Because if I could do any quests at all for him, that would be still pretty cool. Oh, there is a journal. Okay, okay. Is there anything here? Is there anything here? Yeah, let's check and see if he'll take the book. I mean, if not, it doesn't hurt anything, right? It's not like I really care. Can you read the journal? You can. Oh my god, there's a lot of information. Alright, here's what we'll do. I want to read it, but not right now, because I have to go to bed now. I'm going to test to see if I could give it to him. Oh, this is a quest, I believe. Let's save here, and then we'll do this quest when we come back. I just want to go test and see if what's his name will take the journal from me. Yeah, we'll do that quest when we come back, because I don't know how long that quest stays for. Oh, I suppose I'll have to peddle Mr. Bates' journal somewhere else. Oh, he does take it! Yo ho ho! His eyes practically jump out of his skull. What? I must have it. Give it to me. I thought you didn't want to converse with me. My utmost apologies, madam. I was mistaken. He begins to sweat as he profusely rubs his hands together. An item of this type does not come cheaply, my friend. I'll give you 500 coins. It's not very much for a Bates personal journal, is it? You're absolutely correct. I will raise my offer to 700. A man's life is worth more than that. 700 is my last offer. Give it to me or I'll be forced to take it. Okay, give me the journal. I can't wait to sell this to the newspaper. Haha, it's all right here. Now he's still the engine from the hapless dwarves. I'll leave your drilling. Good day. Can I steal it back from him just so I can I can. I just want to read it. I'm probably gonna read. I got it. Can I sell you back? I can't sell it back to him again. That's actually pretty funny. Yeah, dude, that's super cool. I didn't realize that. Yeah, there's a bunch of new quests and NPCs in Toronto after Kintara. Oh, is there? Okay, I knew about the one up here, like this one, but I didn't know there was others like NPCs or quests. That's interesting. Yeah, okay, so we'll look around then after when I come back, because like I said, I have to go to bed. I have work tomorrow. But yeah, tomorrow we'll play a little bit more, and then we'll start here, and then we'll go to Ashbury, turn this armor in. I suppose I could put this back and see if it helps anything. I don't know. Oh yeah, and then I got this Ring of Influence from the Master Haggler. It's 3 charisma, 3 beauty, 3 perception, and 3 haggle. It's fucking good. That's actually pretty good. I want to replace this charge ring for something. I don't think I actually need dexterity that much. And I have these 2 on hand if I need them. Anyways, I gotta go to bed. Thanks again for the help. Thanks for the tip on the diary. That's pretty cool. I don't think I ever would have guessed that. All right, I'm off. Have a good rest of your night. Peace. Adeuces. Bye.